but luckily the hotels I used had like 24-hour check-in, which I didn't know.
It was great.
I didn't know that, so I called them just in
Okay.
case. But yeah,
It's
it
better
worked.
to
It
call-
worked
it's
out in
better
the
to
end.
call in case. Oh, we are not
Oh, actually,
seeing.
we get the DDD from DD. I like it. I like
I'm
it.
glad that we see this
Yeah.
matchup because I love Slipknot's Mario. It's like pretty cool. And also Didi
It is iconic at this
is
point.
so cool. So cool player with
I love the
DDD.
character. Like DDD in general, I love the character. People hate on the character. I love him. I love him.
I don't like Didi, but I like Didi's Didi.
That's fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough. He plays a
plays
very
cool.
whack DDD for
Yeah,
sure.
it's kind of funny. Alright, but now we are going into the game. We're on PS2 right now. It's a pretty weird matchup because we have some Wario players, but also not that much. So also maybe a little hard matchup for D right now. But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what they're doing there.
Well, they're playing
to
ping
be
pong with
honest.
the Gordo right now. That's what they're doing. Just enjoying some leisure time right now, you know?
Spacing a lot, just keeping a lot of distance. But it's so weird. This looks,
Yeah.
nice combo.
Coming in with the Legacy Isaiah tag as well, DD. My goodness. Callback to a very old figure in the scene. Now, okay, actually trying to reflect the Gordo there as well. There could have been a lot of hurt here for Slipknot, but of course has the bite actually as well to get rid of Gordos if he needs to. So the matchup definitely, I would say, of course, like, this is no secret, Wario is the better character.
Yeah.
No doubts about it. DDD one of the worst characters in the entire game, for sure. But some players just managed to make this character work, such as DD or Flora from Hamburg as well in Germany.
Flora's also a
Rocking the
great
DDD. And usually getting some good results here as well in their local scene. So let's see if DD can make that happen here against Slipknot as well. Actually getting the kill of the
Kill
goal off the
already.
top. That definitely was not good DI from Slipknot. I'm just gonna call it
I
as
don't
it
think
is.
so. I think it's kind of funny because, in my opinion, the character Didi always looks mashy. Like, if you're playing him, they look so mashy. Like, oh, just pressing F smash. Like, what are you doing right there? But this is not mashy. Like, Didi has a plan behind that.
No, this is what you have to do
That's
as well
so
because you don't
crazy.
really have any confirms, right? So you
Yeah,
have to
that's
just
the thing.
throw out stuff, hope that Slipknot runs into them. And if people don't usually, like, a lot of DDD's moves have surprisingly low end lag as well.
Yeah.
Now, forward smash, for example, very low end lag. There's a lot of startup, of course, but if you have it started and you're in a good position to do so, you can more or less just throw it out. But Slipknot with the combos just barely missed the warp trade that doesn't quite finish off the stock. That would have definitely secured him quite a big of a lead, but as it stands, the game is still even.
Also maybe kind of greedy because
Yeah, a little bit.
there's not like that much percentage difference between those two players right now. So he could have gotten the stock or gotten the percentage without that.
And this is what we mean, right? He just goes in with that up smash, just lets it rip, and Slipknot.
Who does that?
Yeah, he's gonna come in. Of course, you want to go get the aerial started. So that up smash caller definitely not the worst idea in the entire world. Here, DD is making it work as well. Now getting in with the aerials, trying to go for the jet hammer. Okay, DD, I see you. Doesn't quite connect. Of course, Slipknot is there with a quick area to get that danger out of there.
The best thing with DD is you have to think about his kill power. Because like his up smash or his F smash, both, everything is like so strong.
Even Gordo,
Kids is-
right?
Yeah, kids like so early, it's so scary.
Alright, now
Ah.
DDD or DD, it works both ways. Stuck in the corner against Slipknot, of course, trying to get that started, but the Gordo, really good tool to get out of that situation. Still kind of stuck, but now Slipknot getting himself in that situation, back to neutral. Now, very important, DD can potentially close the game up very early, and the late Nair is a very good combo starter here. For DD to get even more damage, 107% on Slipknot, 120 on DD. And of course, DD lives for so very long. Grab very smart here from DD. But stuck on the bike,
Yeah,
actually.
he got stuck. It was actually kind of insane because I don't think that was planned. That would be crazy.
I don't think so. But actually, Wario players are usually very aware of like hitbox extension on their bike.
It would be crazy if that was planned. They knew like he's going to do the up air there and then he's going to get stuck.
I don't think he's like consciously planted it to get his up air specifically stuck, but he knows that if DD hits it, he knows that he's stuck longer.
Alright.
The awareness is definitely there. Like if you play Warrior, you know that's going to
Yeah,
happen.
you know that.
And you saw the setup sometimes with the bike, using that to extend the waft hitbox as well, all that stuff. So Warrior players definitely know how to play around that Slipknot as well. Now, nice timing mix up there as well from Slipknot with the back air, and has a fully charged waft, as you rightly pointed out, which nobody can see, but I like it still.
He has a full charge. Wow. But also rage. And that is crazy right now.
Yeah.
Because he could bring this back. That's so great. Imagine.
It's a dangerous combo for sure, but Slipknot still has to get some damage on. At least on DD it has to be like 70, 80. Because that character is the most effective heavy character in the game. Because yes, Bowser is like heavier in terms of just weight, but DD has higher gravity as well.
Yeah.
So in terms of just keeping himself alive, DD is the hardest to kill character in the entire game. But nowadays Slipknot getting something started. But he's playing it safe, and he has to as well. Like one good connection from DD could close out the set. Even a Gauler would kill at this point. So he has to really go and get around everything that DD is throwing out. And now what we said earlier, just throwing out those moves gets very, very dangerous. But there's the starter, getting the claps as well, 59 now. This could slowly but surely be the edge, especially at the ledge now. DD with no invincibility on the ledge, trying to mix up the recovery, gets it as well. Slipknot trying to go for the back end. Needs a little bit more damage, I think. This is what he believes right now, but I think on that this could kill.
Slipknot doesn't
He needs to connect it though.
Slipknot's so great right now. He's like spacing, he's waiting, and now with the wall.
Oh no!
What?
Wait, that killed the up air killed. He gets the up hitbox from the upwards hitbox from the waft, and then goes directly after, chases him with the up air, and DD dies off the top just barely.
That was
and even though he didn't connect the sweet spot on the waft, Slipknot turns it around.
Like, it was so crazy because he waited a lot, like in the last minute. He was so chill, he was patient. He waited for every opening. He got those openings. He did some combos and stuff like that. Then he hit the waft, did not connect correctly, but was aware of the fact and did connect with an up air. And that was so crazy.
He didn't get hit for so long.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like at least 30-40 seconds of Slipknot not getting hit, because every single hit would have killed.
He would have died,
even jab at that point would have killed off the top.
It was like a 160% or something like that. It was crazy.
That was a crazy comeback here from Slipknot. So let's see if he can close out the set, or if he has to go for a more stressful game 3, because this now is DD's objective, of course, in this winner's quarters.
You know, stuff like that gives a person confidence. Like if you win a game like that, it gives you confidence. And maybe DD not so much confidence. Maybe he's like, oh no, what happened there? And now he's nervous and stuff like that. Or he has more confidence now because he knew he could have won that.
This is where you have to like tell yourself, you know, I was almost there. Yes, I made some mistakes, but you know, I can tango with Slipknot. You know, I can do it. And he definitely can. Like, DD has all the tools. And we saw it in the last game. He can definitely do it. But he just has to close out. He has to be clutch. But now, with no jumps, DD, I believe he might be that. No, but Superhammer coming in clutch as well.
It was so weird.
And that is really important too, because the forward tilt of Wario specifically, very good at 2-frame as well. So, DDD using the super armor right there. Very good tool to just get around that. And now, ledge trap situation. This is where DDD shines with those Gaunters. A very, very uncomfortable situation for Slipknot, but makes it through with that neutral air dodge. Gets the bite there as well.
Like they're pretty even again. Like the first game they were even there as well. And now they're even again. Just like those little gimmicks they have.
Reflected bike over, and that would have killed for sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Once again, back and forth with the Gordo, but DD just there with the hitbox before Slipknot could. And now the bike's coming into the grab, into the back throw. That won't kill, but that's so much damage on DD now. 165. There's normal DD things right now here for DD. 170 now here on that very fat penguin.
He can survive.
Oh yes.
DD can survive. It's a full warp. It would be pretty useless to use it right now.
Are we going to get the 200% now? That is the question. Definitely could, but of course the back end, that's a sweet spot. Even the late hit would have probably killed at this point. So Slipknot actually brings it back to a completely even game. But yeah, of course, not 190. Like so much work you have to like put in to get those in. I like the combos, of course. You know the price. That's the price you pay for living so long. So you have like very comboable body.
The thing is, Didi is always aware of the fact when he has to tag to get out of the combo. He does it pretty consistent and does it pretty well, and pretty important also to do that.
Oh, yeah.
To be able to do that. Because if Wario is able, oh my goodness, that's what I want to say. If Wario is able to do his combo, something like that happens and you die at 70 or something like that. And that's so unfortunate for Didi right now. But if someone can do a comeback right now, it's him.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, as you said, you know, like those combos, Didi definitely knows like how long those combos go and when he actually wants to go for some escapes. But Slipknot, of course, with the combos, as you said, just can land that landing up air, which is the best confirm into Warf on that very large body of DDD. So it makes it quite, I wouldn't say easy, but more consistent for sure. But now Slipknot stuck at the ledge for so incredibly long, and Didi makes it back to even again.
And he has no 50%, and 50% is like
That's
nothing.
That's nothing for DDD for sure. And without a Warf, that stock is not in as much danger as the last stock was. Can live for quite a long time, as we've seen in the first stock as well. Now Didi getting some damage started. Slipknot very important. He has to get some damage because Slipknot can slowly but surely run away with it.
Actually, great spacing from both players.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're playing this really well.
Crazy,
really good neutral actually between those two. They're really careful on how they approach, because they know if they get hit, that can lead to so much damage. It's just either the raw damage of DDD or just the combos of Slipknot's Wario.
I love seeing something like that. Like both players are aware of.
Oh, and now the Jet Hammer's coming out. This could be the trap here. Slipknot without invincibility, and Didi, he does it. Slipknot voluntarily gives up ledge invincibility. Slipknot lets it rip and brings us to a game 3.
Oh, it's crazy. Like in the last game, Slipknot had this big comeback with his Warf, and now Didi has this comeback.
Now Didi's does it,
down B. That was cool. And now we have a game 3. That's our first game 3 right now. Also, it's the second match we are watching. It's the winners' quarter final.
This is winners' quarters, yeah. So this is not quite for top 64, I believe, but for the game for top 64, which that definitely makes sense what I just said, I believe. Yeah, like this is insane. Like usually Jet Hammer is regarded as like a bad tool.
Yeah.
Because, to be fair, it isn't very good. I just say it all. It's like the tool, but the fear it instills in you. Like if you like are off stage and you see DDD charging that Jet Hammer, and like if I make one wrong move, I am dead.
And then you are doing the wrong moves.
And yeah, this is what it kind of looked like for Slipknot. Like he just gave up ledge invincibility.
Maybe he should have just like rolled on the stage or stuff like that, or maybe jumped on the stage.
But that's the thing, right? If DD reads that, he's still dead.
Yeah, that's really scary.
So I think just because of the mental factor, like the move is definitely underrated just for that.
Yeah.
And there was one, I'm trying to remember, there was one DDD player who uses Jet Hammer so much because it is such a good tool. That was one of the, I think it was in Olympus, I believe, where the DDD player was around, who was using Jet Hammer so much. Because it just limits your opponent in their thinking, I feel like, so much.
Crazy, I don't remember. Yeah, exactly.
I can't remember the player's name either.
Yeah.
But it was definitely something that stuck with me a little bit because, as I said, like Jet Hammer was like stuck in my brain as this like very bad move.
Yeah. No one used it. And then if you see someone use it so consistent, then you're like, why are you doing that? Or stuff like that.
Because
but also
it works.
It
just works, you know?
That's the thing, it works.
Don't change your running system.
Exactly.
Let's see if that system can keep running here for Didi, if he can close it out and actually make the upset happen against Slipknot here. Definitely is looking for a little bit of a like deeper run in the winner's side.
It's actually better for Didi right now. Maybe Slipknot is now the person who's like nervous after the last game.
Maybe he's trying to slow it down a little bit as well, because he knows like he only needs those 1-2 combo starters to actually make that stock disappear. Playing a little bit of a magic show here on those DDD stocks, but of course you need to land those combo starters in the first place. He's trying to go for it for those landing up airs right now. Doesn't quite connect them though. Good reflection on the goal to get some more damage, which is important here because DD hasn't really taken that much for now. And now it is Slipknot almost on max rage, which could be beneficial, especially with the Wolf coming up here as well.
It's actually pretty hard to get to DD. Oh, he's still alive.
Still alive.
It's really hard to get to DD.
Oh.
Because he's always like he's near, he's fair or stuff like that. Like all of his aerials,
There it
they're
is.
so fast, and then getting into there to do something, like find the right, right opening.
For sure, yeah.
It's so hard.
And you can see it as well. Like if you get tagged by the wrong move as DD is throwing out a very safe forward tilt on the ledge, Slipknot's stock was gone because he was already tagged on so much damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Does
okay.
not look good right now for Slipknot.
But he can still bring it back. He's still very close. So if he can get this stock
Yes.
now, it is still a very close game between the two. And he does it with the 2-frame.
As you said, like is that the F tilt?
Yeah, that's the F
Yeah,
tilt,
that's really a good 2-frame move.
really good 2-frame
right there.
move. It hits so low on the ledge.
Yeah.
And so Slipknot uses that, of course, if you can angle it down as well. Slaps an out there, as you said.
I love this little ping pong game we're doing sometimes with the Gordo.
Like, DD has done that almost every single time.
Yeah.
I feel like if you can maybe take advantage of that, Slipknot maybe jump over the Gordo instead of reflecting it, trying to read that, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
Could be an option here for Slipknot, but he definitely has a little bit more, you know, pressuring matters right now to attend it because he's
Oh,
already
nice
down in percentages. So he needs some more damage on DD. It's very similar situation to the first stock as well.
But both players are like competitors who are playing this game.
Oh, that's the starter. That's the start. That's a
nice,
landing
nice,
up there.
nice. Like both players are like competitors who played this game for a long time now.
Oh, yeah.
So they should know how to handle situations like this right here, and that's what we saw right now. Slipknot was behind in this situation in this game, but
Yeah.
now he managed to hit a waft, and
Oh,
now
no.
he's back.
Oh,
and
no.
that
Okay,
was a
nice.
great idea.
Yeah, using the bike right there, DD had to either call out the jump or get hit by
Yeah.
the bike instead. So it's really just a 50-50 there once again.
It was actually a great idea.
Slipknot getting out of that situation. But you can't pull the same trick twice against that jet
Yeah,
hammer.
that's true.
So DD not committing to it, so just rather using the Gordos for very good pressure there. Even the dash tag coming up, but Slipknot taking a little bit longer. Good timing mix up on that recovery. And now this start of Slipknot to take on some damage with those warrior combos. Gets inhaled instead, trying to go for the
Oh,
up
you
tilt,
can't
and
match
then
that.
it
You
is
can't
not
match
confirmed.
that.
It is not it's not a true confirm, but Slipknot still gets hit by it.
If you have high percentage, you cannot mash if DD is. If you're in DD's belly,
Yeah.
you can't mash because stuff like that happens.
Yeah,
It was like one of the first things I learned in this game.
He tried to get the timing correct on the air dodge, but barely misses it,
Yeah.
so he gets hit by the up tilt. So once again, even here, but this time it is Slipknot in the lead. Not by much though, as we said, DDD
Yeah, we saw
lives
that in the
for
last game.
absolutely ever.
Yeah, saw
But
it in the last game.
of course, with strong killing moves like back air or even Waft with the half dwarf coming up soon, this could potentially be an issue. But Slipknot getting hit by a little bit of a starter, but DD couldn't quite confirm it too much afterwards. He's still holding the lead by about 40% here.
He actually got the read, like with the roll in, the take, and then the
He
roll
did,
in.
right? Yeah.
But he had like not the right spacing in that part. But oh my god.
And this is where you don't watch
Oh,
me. Gets the
what?
half dwarf and just killed. Oh my goodness. Oh, that DI was
killed?
absolutely horrendous. And DD,
You did not expect that, and I
Nice
did
on
not
the
expect
side.
it as well.
yeah. That's-
Just
And
as he said.
Yeah, he's complaining as well. He DI'd every second waft he DI'd wrong, and yeah, I mean the last one was that was
But I